So this is Drummie. I don't actually know what's wrong with her, but she's been lethargic. She had poop stuck to her butt, that's why she's getting a bath. It's thankfully coming off. That's why the water's so disgusting looking. Ooh. She's usually a very active bird, and she let me, don't drink that. She let me totally catch her just sitting still. She's been sitting on top of the goat shed, or beside the goat shed, several days in a row, which is just very much not like her. Feeling her, she feels thin. I don't know why. Her crop's empty. You feel that would normally be a big ball right there, but it's not. So we're just gonna give her a soak, and then we're gonna give her some nutrient drench and warm her up. Then I'm going to keep her separated for the next couple days. Put her in her own pen in her coop, and give her some extra protein. She'll get cat feed, probably some chick feed on too. So, and I'll track whatever she eats, so that we know how much she's eating and if she's eating. Her comb's a good color. Let me see. Sometimes when they're sick, they turn really pale. So that's a good sign. She may just have gotten some poop stuck to her. Maybe got a little dehydrated. She has been drinking the bath water, which is gross, but oh well. I'll probably put some electrolytes in her water. So we will see. So she's had a bath. She's been blow dried. It's very important to make sure she has food and water. So obviously I'm going to put that in with her pen overnight, but I'm trying to see if I can get her to eat now. Cat food's great. It's very high protein, easy for them to digest. They usually like it. It's very palatable. Then they got a little cup of water there. So she hasn't shown any interest in food or water, which is odd because usually chickens devour anything you put in front of them. So I'm going to try some mealworms. And the fact that she's just sitting there is strange. I don't know if she's tired. I don't know. Yeah, James, hold her while I set up her little pen for the night. So we'll see. Alrighty, so I've got Miss Drummie. She's got water, all the treats she could possibly think of, laying pellets, and then we've got chick starter, sunflower seeds, mealworms, crickets, cat food. Anything she wants, she has, because it's just super important that they eat. Obviously, normally it would be important that she gets a well-rounded diet, but if they're sick, it's just most important that they eat anything. So she seems a little bit more livelihood, a little bit more, silly me, a little more lively, and she's gonna be quarantined for at least a couple days. See what's going on with her. It's mostly so the other ones don't pick on her. Chickens are ruthless, and if they see that there's a weak one in the herd, they'll just peck them and tear into them. So you can see my pretty girl. So we actually lost her. We'll call her a twin because she looked just like her unexpectedly last week. She was in the laying box and just seems to have laid an egg and then just gone kaput. So I wanted to make extra care that this isn't something that can be spread. You know, just a chicken. Ooh! Yay! Okay, good. Good. Yay! Alright, so that's good. Maybe she was just a little dehydrated. So we'll still keep her that's the chicken starter. So, or chick starter. So that has extra protein and all kinds of yummy stuff. Ooh, she likes the crickets too. So, that's a good sign. That makes me feel better. So we'll just keep her in quarantine and see how it goes. But it looks like she's already turned around. So, yay! Yay, Drummie! So, unfortunate update on my little Drummie. She didn't make it. I checked on her yesterday. She was up, eating, seemed to be doing fine, drinking. I just checked on her, and she seemed weak. She was laying down. Kind of looked like she was sunbathing, but I knew she wasn't. She had eaten some of her laying. She had eaten all pellets. She'd eaten all of her treats. But I picked her up, and she just kind of flopped. So I came inside to give her some Nutri-Drench, and she took it, but then she regurgitated. It's not quite the right word. It didn't go down. And then she laid her head down, she started spitting up, and I suspect because of the smell she may have had a sour crop. But which kind of explains why she seems to have lost weight too. So it's unfortunate. She's right here, but I'm not going to show her because YouTube won't like that. But she'll get a little burial with the rooster that was wild that ran around her house that unfortunately jumped in the neighbor dog's pen, and her sister that we had to bury a couple weeks ago for also a quick unfortunate death. So it's part of livestock, fortunately. Sometimes they just get sick and die. She may just not have good genetics anyway. I just got her, she was an olive egger, so she's kind of a mutt. But I'll continue to watch the rest of my herd, make sure that they're eating and drinking okay. So far they are. They all seem to be lively. And fortunately, that's how it goes with livestock.